Hello everybody and welcome back to Shay's Hobby Dog Bay. So, I'm feeling a little bit better. I was able to do some chores yesterday. I straightened up the kitchen a little bit and got it in order. I didn't wash any dishes. I didn't pick up anything, any heavy pots or pans. There was one on the stove. I slid it around on there to wipe things off. But I straightened up. My husband and my daughter, when they say they're going to clean the kitchen up, or basically when they say they're going to clean the house up, they just literally mean just the kitchen. And with that, they don't mean the whole kitchen. They just mean washing dishes. That's cleaning up to them. Cleaning the room, cleaning the kitchen up, cleaning the house up. They don't pick things up and straighten up. They don't put things up in pantries and throw things away. They leave all that haphazardly scattered, sitting around out in the middle of the counter and all that. And ooh, that irks me. Yep. So I gets in there and straightens it up. I don't know if they don't see the difference when I get in there and clean it up, and when they get in there and clean it up. Can they not see that difference? Anyway. I did not mean to get on here and get on that. Lord have mercy. What was I saying? I was letting y'all know I felt like doing chores yesterday. Today, I'm not doing chores. The kitchen is still straightened up, that's why. I can't wash dishes because there is a heavy pan in the sink dirty. So, I can't do that right now. And the living room is pretty much straightened up. And I don't feel like that I can bend over to make my bed up and all, and straighten up and pick up dirty clothes in the bedroom. So, I'm stuck. I can't do anything right now else like that. So, but today is Tuesday. I'm halfway there, y'all. I am halfway there. Oh my word. Today marks the 3-week mark. And I had a 6-week recovery after my surgery. So, halfway there. I cannot wait till the other half passes. I hope it passes faster. But as y'all know and see, I've been putting up videos. I've been doing crafts and stuff like that. So, this video... Oh, let me tell you this. I said it was Tuesday. This is the 31st of March, 2020. There we go. So tomorrow is April Fool's Day. Anybody know any good April Fool's jokes? You can play on people, or that we can play on each other through video style and comment style. I don't know. Anyway. Ow. No. Don't go there. Don't go there. No. Okay. I have started on my junk journal. And that's what this video is about. I'm going to show y'all my junk journal. Are y'all ready for this? Okay, let me backtrack and kind of remind y'all. I'd pointed out some cereal boxes I was going to use. It was on top of my drawers over there. I pointed out all this stuff over here I was going to use. Right. Well, here you go. Sorry. Them yawns always has to get in on the camera. They feel left out if they don't. Okay, so there is no way I used everything for the junk journal, which I'm not through yet, I've got the decorating part to do. But I guess I was kind of thinking that I would use everything in a way, kind of sort of in the back of my mind. I wasn't all here, I guess, for one journal. I'll have to save those for like lots of other journals to do. Okay, so this is what I have done. I'm going to turn y'all, because it's laying down here, and it'll be better for it to stay laying down. So, we're going to tip you down. Let me make sure I can get you. And I'm going to turn it like this. Okay. So let me turn it like this. So this is this here, from here to here, is... Let me do this, because I feel like y'all, not for the whole thing, but for y'all to get a better view of it, I'm going to stand it up. And y'all can see it standing up. So, there's the bottom of it. It's pretty tall. See there? That's the top. Okay. So, lay it down. This is the tall cereal box, right? Okay, so I had cut the bottom off, and I'd cut the top off, and I'd cut this whole side out, and left the rest of it. Well, being a cereal box, it was real flimsy like, and I wanted it to be a little bit harder and not so easy to bend, you know. See, that's not so easy to bend. What I done is I took another cereal box and I just cut the side panels out. But now it wasn't as tall as this one. And I glued those pieces inside on here and on here to thicken it up a little bit better. Then, this here, let me tell you, this here is material. It's blue material. Okay, I didn't have a big enough piece. I had it in small pieces. So I've got a piece glued here and a piece glued here. And this is actually the frizzed seam of it here. And I kind of like that look. Okay, and then this is a different material here. And so I just put that to hide the seam in the middle. It's kind of bumpy there, you can tell that. But I put that there. Alright, now here is your spine. So let me see if I can do it like that. So I've got 3, 3, and 3, so 9 holes. I've got eyelets in there. This is dark purple, pink, and light purple. That's how I done them. And then this is that purple, this right here that you make lace doilies with. I don't know if they just call that yarn or what. But that's what I sewed my signatures in. Now this is the back side. Okay. This material was not big enough to go all the way, as you can see, and there's that seam. But this being the back side, that don't bother me. I mean, hey, it is a junk journal, right? It's junky. And there's the seam there. So, and I'll do something else, you know, to decorate. But I don't care. I don't mind right now that it looks like this. And when I go to decorating it, I may do something and kind of pretty it up better and cover some of that or whatever. I don't know. We'll see when the time comes. This is all I'm going to do to the outside of it right now until I either get all of the decorating done inside or a lot of it, you know, most of it, because this is the kind of thing that I want to take my time on and just be able to work in it for a long time, decorating every page. I'm going to make pockets, I'm going to make tucks, and I'm going to make tags and journaling cards to put in there, and just decorating all the pages that I have in there. So, remember my 2 collaged side pieces of a cereal box that I had collaged and showed y'all? I ended up not doing the backs of them because I ended up also gluing those on the inside. So one is on the inside of this side and one is on the inside of the back side. And that's shorter too than this long one. I never did tell y'all from here to here, because I interrupted by standing it up, didn't I, is a foot. Now I don't know the names of all the measurements, so this is how I do it. It's a foot tall. There's a little bit left over, and that little bit is not a half of an inch, but it's a half of a half an inch. Now, that may be what everybody calls a quarter or a fourth of a quarter or something like that. I don't know. I can't, that's too much for me, so I just do by inches and halves, okay? Okay. All right. So it's a foot and that little half of a half an inch more taller. This way, I don't remember how much it was this way. 7 maybe? I don't remember. Anyway, and I don't have my ruler right here, and I don't want to get up and go get it. Okay. So, I put those, and that's what, by putting the collaged things on the inside too, that's what's got this so, you know, hard, thick, firm, and see how it's not bending easy. And normally the little old flimsy cereal box doing this, it'd be bent way back, you know. So, all right, here we go. The inside. So here is the first one with that collaged. Now you'll see after I put the first cereal box cardboard glued down that didn't have nothing on it, it was just that, then I covered the whole thing with this blue paper right here, which came out of this book that Honey sent me, and it was this page right here, the blue bricks. Okay, I covered it all with that. So you see a little of it down here, and then you see a little of it up here. Alright, I put washi tape, this is like a copper washi tape, on my seams, okay? And then I glued this on top of it. This is the collage. So it ends, wait a minute, it ends here, and it starts here. And you can still see some of the brown cardboard box side, but then you see my collage on it. Now that blue material and this blue material, if I'd keep it where y'all could see, from the front, I lapped it over and glued it down, okay? So that's that. Now on the back side, here's the other one. So same thing here, the blue paper, the blue material, it's too tall, you can't see. The blue paper under here, but the blue material is lapped over, and this is where that starts, and then it ends here, and you see the blue paper and the blue material overlapped. So that is my cover. Now, here is my junk mail pages, okay? I have 3 signatures. This is one. And it's, it's kind of loose. I don't know if any of y'all get y'all's tighter than that. I did the best I could, and that's where mine's at. So this is 10 pages all together. But in reality, the way I have them sewed in here, the middle, this is where it's sewed at in the middle with that purple. That's a bow, and I'm just leaving that like that. Okay, so in reality, for the papers, the whole full single papers is 10. But because it's halved, folded over like this, you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I'm not going to worry about the flap, but that'd be like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So each, I got 3 signatures, so it would be 20 pages doing it like that in each signature. So that's signature 1. This is, let me find it. This is signature. See how you can see? No, you can't see. See how you can see the blue paper between there? And then when we get this one up, here's the blue paper between here. And then this is the 3rd signature. And you're seeing the blue paper and the washi tape there. And this is how wobbly that one is. And this is how wobbly that one is. Okay, but as far as the pages, it's junk mail, right? That you get in the mail. So it's advertisements. Turn it like this so you can see this is a Ryan's Sizzling Summer Fiesta advertisement that came in the mail. This is Gecko. Alright. Then this was the craft paper that Honey sent me that whole pack of, so I put one of those in there. This was a thing, this is AT&T, I think, and I cut it in half, okay, so it's just a small flap, and that's one of those cards, that you get. This was the candy bag that Bonnie from Bonnie and Clive, lives in Australia. I think she lives in Australia. I'm sorry if I'm wrong on that, Bonnie. She sent me, I had ordered the little, these right here, the journals, which I am going to put in pockets in this big journal, okay? And she had some candy that we don't have here in the USA. It was the long red taffy-like candy, and it was called red something or something red. Well, this says candy. It's a little bag. She had sent that candy to me in this bag, and this is the bottom side of it. So the opening is on the other side, and I'm going to use it as a pocket. This one I cut funny like that because I was cutting a certain thing out on this other side, and you'll see in a minute. But I quite like that shape, okay? So you lay it down. So to see the thing that I was cutting out, got to turn it this way. And it's like an arch, and then that's a pretty thing there. Fall in love with the, I don't know what else it said, but you'll see here in a minute when we get to the other side of that. All right, this was a bubble envelope. You know, it's got the bubble stuff inside. So I did that, and that I'm going to use as a pocket. But now these pages, not all of them, like this I may not cover up because it's cute, but I'll be decorating these with scrapbook paper, stickers, ephemera, embellishments, beads, buttons, you know, metal pieces, flat back pearls, laces, trims, fabrics, materials. You know, I'm going to decorate it up with all kind of stuff, and I'm making pockets and tucks, and I'm going to be putting these 3 journals in there. I'm going to be putting the one that Becca made me in there. I'm going to be putting my cards in there, tags, all kind of stuff, okay? Now, this paper here, this was like an envelope that was mailed to me, and something was in it, and it was a beautiful paper, and I love the way it feels and the way it sounds. But look at that beautiful bird, and there's a bird's head right there, and then there's like some berries and some flowers, so I had to use that. Now, I'm going to cover this part up, but probably not cover this up. Okay, and then it's a pretty green on this side of it. I won't cover all that up, but I can put something there, you know. Okay, then this is like a door, and y'all know me, my thing with doors. So, you open it up, but you also have this flap here. Well, that's your middle part, okay? And then you can do that, and then flip it over. Then here's the other side of that paper. There's the pretty flower of it. Here's the envelope, the bubble envelope. Now here is the bottom part. Let me go back and show you to remind you. This right here, the bottom part of it. Look how cute that is. I probably won't be covering that up. I might add some little something in the dark spot down here between them, or down here, or cover the words up with something. But I like the cute little doggies. Okay, so then you turn that. Okay, here's your little candy bag. And it's open right here, so that's going to be a little pocket. Alright, then here's that card. Here's the other half one. The other craft paper. And then that was that gecko paper, I think. And then the back of the Ryan thing. Alright, that's the first signature. Now this one is Spectrum. And it has a flap like that. This is another white piece of mail. It's gecko, because it says gecko right there. So here's the craft paper. Alright, it says free prints. It was an envelope that pictures had come in remember back in the day when we used to have to take film and get them developed, and you'd get them back in envelopes? Well, that was that. So that's a pocket there I can use. So here's another, this is advertised in your dish, the satellite thing, and it's always a long, narrow piece of mail, junk mail in your stuff anyway. So I put that in there like that, and then here's that card. Then this is actually a brown bag. Somebody sent me something in, and this is the note from her. I'm keeping the note in that bag since it came in there, but that's a pocket, and I can put other things in there with it. And then this is a Subway coupon type thing, I guess, to get sandwiches. And yes, every time I look at this, I get hungry and want a Subway so bad. And then here's a hamburger one. And then here's this card, and that's the middle of it. And then you close it, and then there's the other side of the hamburger, the other side of the Subway sandwiches. Here's the back side of that brown bag. And then here's this card that has a flap that comes out, and you close it. The dish thing, and then there's the flap to the envelope. And then your craft paper, the gecko paper, and then this one has a flap that comes out. That's the Spectrum thing. And then that's that signature. Okay. I might need to, that might help y'all see it more better, wouldn't it? So this is AT&T. You open it up. This was made like this. This is on the AT&T piece of paper. Okay, so it's just a shorter little flap. Well, that makes it even cooler for a junk journal. Okay. Alright, then this here, it's advertising something. I don't know what it is, but it's one of those thicker, type things. Alright, then we have the craft paper. Then we have Subway again. Oh my goodness, I'm getting hungry. This is an envelope that I was going to send something to somebody in. I messed the address up, so I've scribbled it out. I didn't scribble mine out. And I just decided to put it in here and use it. So that's a pocket I can use. Alright, then here's a thing with a cute little doggy on it. I may keep it, I may not. I may decide to cover it up. I don't know. And then there's a kitty cat. Alright, now here's a lovely cheesecake that makes me hungry for a cheesecake. And then you open that up. And then I cut a little bitty small piece to have a little bitty flap down here at the bottom. I like doing that. It has short ones up here, a short one in the middle, and a short one at the bottom, and back and forth. So then we have this one here. It's a thick card. Then we have this card that comes out like this. And then flips over. This flips over. There's the other side of that little bitty one. The other side of that one that the cheesecake was on, because there you can see the cheesecake right there. I don't know if y'all can or not. Right there. Alright, then this folds out. Okay. Closes. Flips over. There's the envelope flap. So that's going to be a cute little, because it's shaped that way. Page there sticking out. Here's the Subway thing again. Here's craft paper again. And then that big thick piece there. And then this one. Remember how the first side over here had the little bitty, where am I in the same one? Yeah, I had the little bitty flap attached to it. Well, this one has an extra flap. It's just a little bit, not quite as long as this one, but it is a little bit longer than that little flap was. So, and then there's the end. I plan on putting a pocket here. Yeah, I know it's going to cover up. I'm going to try to do just a little bitty short pocket. And then over here, I plan on putting a little bitty short pocket that I can stick, and that may be where I stick some of these things in the pockets here, and then cards and stuff. I have these prayer cards that Natasha, I think is her name, Polite Creations sent me as a thank you, if I'm remembering right, I hope I'm not getting this wrong, for me granting her wish of paper doilies, and I think it was lace trims, I think. She sent me those. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll be putting some of those in here, if not all of them. Okay. So, and then I'm just going to decorate these pages up, and there'll be other, I got those pockets, the bags and the envelopes to use as pockets. But I'll make other pockets like on the pages and tuck spots and just decorate it all up and just fill it up. And I can see it as you do that. See, these 3 signatures has filled the middle. I mean, not really, because you have space, like wiggle room. But as I add stuff on top of all these pages, it's going to get fatter and grow and expand. So it'll kind of make it thicker. So instead of it closing with a slant like that, it's gonna start being fatter and maybe just close straight and even is what I'm hoping, you know. So that is my journal I've started on. Now I'm ready to just start decorating in it, and I'm gonna be using some of these papers here, and then more papers out of this big pad here. And like I said, I'll be putting these in there in pockets. And I still have a lot of stuff over here in my bag, my zipper bag, and that box that I'm going to use and go through and put stuff in here. And I want to figure out how to put this little file folder thing that I made in there. That don't belong in there. It's kind of slipped. My Lord, all of them. Slipped up in there. Anyway, so I'm gonna have fun decorating and adding things to my journal and in my journal. Love it, love it, love it. And I wanted to get on here and show that to y'all and share that with y'all. And I know this is a very long video, but I can't help it. When I'm showing something like this, it's just impossible to keep it short. Alright, guys. So that's all I have for y'all for right now. I will leave you alone. I'm out of here until next time. I'm done. I'm gone. Toodaloo-hoo.